Wow, I did not expect to be here today, guys. Waking up to some crazy news out there. What might be one of the biggest transfers in CSGO history. Well, it's now complete. Expect the unexpected, as Ninjas in Pajamas, of all teams out there, have now taken away one of Astralis' defining members of that core roster. It seems back-to-back major champions will not be on the list for someone like Dev1ce, at least with Astralis, as he has now departed the organization and left Astralis for NiP. And we are actually saying those words. You know, I was invited to a press conference this morning around 3 to 4 a.m. by Ninjas in Pajamas. They told me they had an announcement, and I had no clue it would be this big of one of the biggest transfers in CSGO history, as Ninjas in Pajamas has now announced Dev1ce and taken him from Astralis. What this means for the future of the organization, heck if we know, but as of right now, Ninjas in Pajamas, their CGO has responded. Astralis, one of their founders, and Nicola has also responded and confirmed a few things out there. As NiP's CGO, he did say, speculate all you want. It's this simple. NiP are on a mission to rekindle the magic, building a world-class performance culture in line with our high ambitions to be the world's best. Doing it our own way, that's why Dev1ce is here. Now, let's win some trophies. Later on, it's Astralis founder Nicola confirming there were 8+ months on Dev1ce's contract left, or around that mark, and he wanted to be closer to home, and they got that Astralis cheddar from Ninjas in Pajamas, while also making Dev1ce happier. Now, all of this on the back of what Nell has now stated and kind of rumored to be a giant whopping buyout around $1 million, which the first thing that crosses my mind, if this is big, if this is shocking, just imagine a team paying more than that for tens in a game like Valorant, which is still developing, and it's just over its first year. That puts that in perspective, but here's what Nell had to say. As he tweeted, Dev1ce signed for 3 years with Ninjas in Pajamas. His contract with Astralis was ending at the end of the year, and probably the same for other Astralis players. Sources tell me the buyout is about $1 million, could be the biggest transfer ever. And obviously a shocking amount. Plenty of people out there thinking, heck yeah, he's definitely worth it. Others on the other side thinking, I would say, what I'm leaning towards, the fact his contract was up at the end of the year. Ninjas in Pajamas clearly wanted him now. As to why, I mean, yes, that's a lot of money to pay for someone who 7 to 8 months from now could be free to just, you know, come on over to Ninjas in Pajamas and still be likely just about as big of an announcement. Yes, a bit delayed. You got to wait for him. But can he bring $1 million in value to NiP in the next 7 to 8 months, plus whatever the heck you're paying him for salary? That's a fair question to ask. Despite all of that, a huge congratulations to Ninjas in Pajamas for getting Dev1ce. And of course, if this is what he wants for his health concerns or personal reasons or being closer to home or whatever else was his reason to leave the back-to-back major champions in Astralis, it had to have been something pretty serious that he wanted to be changed. Whether it be personal income or financial reasons, who the heck knows, but it had to be a major reason. And what does this mean for the future of the remaining Astralis core members, whose contracts supposedly will also be up at the end of this year? I mean, that's a big question to ask. You have the most notorious CSGO roster in its history, potentially, you know, cracking with one of its most defining members, the most defining member to me in Dev1ce, now gone. What does this mean for the rest of that roster? This is a huge win for Ninjas in Pajamas. It's a win they had to pay the price for. And what will Astralis do with that money? Because, hey, they have now sold S-Tag to Cloud9. That fell through so fast, and they got a big $500,000 paycheck for that buyout. And now this one for Dev1ce? That's some good chunk of change coming in. Who can they spend that on to actually turn their roster around and keep them going and aiming for that 4th back-to-back major in a row? Who knows? But this is just, it's crazy. What do you guys think about this? You never know what you're going to wake up to. Ninjas in Pajamas, Dev1ce. It is no longer Astralis Dev1ce. This is shocking. We will see what this does for NiP. We will see what this does for Astralis. What do you guys think? The supposed rumored $1 million buyout, is Dev1ce going to be worth it? As long as he's happier, you know, congrats to him and to Ninjas in Pajamas and to Astralis for one of the biggest moves that I've ever seen in CSGO. What do you guys think? Until next time, take a big old chug for me, all right? This day's been crazy. I can't wait to talk about this stuff in the future as well. Until then, take care of yourselves. We'll be back here very soon.